Roseburg is still the timber capital of the world.
Roseburg Forest Products president stands his ground. After all the bumps in the road, he says Douglas County's timber industry is bouncing back.
Our plants, I think, are in good shape. We've had to cut back hard, but we haven't compromised our future.
The future is what mill owners are focused on. A future that's finally starting to come into focus.
We're talking about a slow but steady increase, which gives us the opportunity to get back on our feet. It's not going to be the boom-bust thing we've experienced in the past, but it should be a slow and steady increase.
We've just tried to stay the course and hope for the best, and worked hard and kept grinding it out, and so I think things will be coming together.
The timber industry's rebound is creating a domino effect. An improved economy makes it that much more appealing to outsiders, as more people are coming here to call this part of Oregon home.
Douglas County is popular with retirees. We're seeing some population growth from retirees moving into the area, and some of that's been military because of the VA hospital.
They come here because they want to have the medical services that are available to them.
That influx then creates a need for more healthcare workers. The Roseburg Veterans Administration healthcare system already offers mental health clinics, an emergency room, and hospice care, but it's adding a dental clinic, an inpatient unit, and a care facility for dementia patients.
1,000 mills.
That, in turn, will create even more competition for the already crowded nursing program at Umpqua Community College, which graduates about 60 registered nurses a year.
Nurses tend to be hands-on. Students want to get in there and grasp it, and they do it from the patient's perspective. So if they can see and touch and feel, then it becomes more reality to them.
I feel really bad.
That hands-on learning happens here in the sim lab.
I feel better now.
It's pretty extensive. There's 8 hospital beds. We can mimic an ICU, we can mimic an ER. We have all the capabilities to do that kind of stuff.
And then he'll all of a sudden turn blue.
It's an incredible asset with a clear disadvantage.
The offices are here, the classroom is out and around the corner, the sim lab is 5 miles away.
This spring, UCC will try to pass a bond measure to move all this equipment on campus.
It'd be really nice to be able to have those pumps right here and demonstrate, have the students program them as I'm speaking about it in class.
So we encourage students to look at this, try and do this on their own.
That's something UCC's winemaker wannabes can do already. A few months ago, they moved into the campus's newest building, the $7 million state-of-the-art Danny Lang Teaching, Learning, and Events Center.
We do online instruction during the week, and then we bring them together for weekends. So I've had students from Bend or Ashland, Eugene, as well as the folks here in Douglas County.
They're coming from all over the state to learn the finer points of growing grapes, harvesting them, aging them, and marketing them.
They'll make good employees because what we can do here is we can teach them how the wine industry works.
It's going to help this area for a long time to come.
It's a godsend. It's wonderful. I believe in education. I think that's the secret to further growth.
So do community business leaders.
We always knew we had great wine here, but the rest of the country and the world is starting to learn about our wineries.
And what the wine industry does is it attracts tourists, and that creates demand for things like hotels and restaurants. So we're seeing some growth in the leisure and hospitality industry.
One bottle here.
The industry's success depends on the region's status in the international wine world.
The Umpqua Valley is really unique in that it has Pinot Noir and so much more. There's a lot of variety in geographic locations, as well as soil types and weather, where more or less anything could be produced here regarding wine.
As long as we continue that growth and improvement and setting the bar higher and higher every time, it's incredible what we can do here.
We must have an identity in the marketplace, and that will make people in not only Portland but Topeka and Omaha want wines from the Umpqua Valley.
I see more growth, I see more quality, I see more tourism in the area, which is great for restaurants and lodging. It's great for the whole area.
For an area that 20 years ago was completely dependent on the timber industry, Douglas County has evolved. It might still be the timber capital of the world, but this new crop, and this one, will help it diversify and bounce back.